slinging the rock to Dontavion Wicks and Christian Watson.
What does that mean?
He's slinging it to A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, and Devontae Smith. He's not better than him. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Right. He will be the best receiver in the league after this season. I'm a big fan. You got to feel Jerry Jones, too, though.
First of all, no Diddy. I ain't got to feel nothing.
All we do is shop until we drop. All we do is shop until we drop. Right there in the floor. Y'all on me, all I do is ride around and get me cool. Got no need, she got me.
Welcome back to Beyond.The.Mic. We back in studio finally. It's been a minute. I can't even lie to you. It's been a minute. I'm excited. So let's get right into it. Let's not waste no time. First topic of the day. Give me a top 5 receivers going into week 1/2 of the NFL right now.
Oh, you want me?
I can start. Y'all want me to start? It can get a little freaky.
Hey, if the number 1 receiver isn't Tyreek Hill, I don't want to hear it.
All right, it's going to get a little freaky.
If number 1 isn't Tyreek Hill, I don't want to hear it.
Number 1.
Because Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in the league.
Number 1.
Simple.
Tyreek Hill.
And then, since I couldn't put him number 1, so I put him number 2. I put Justin Jefferson there.
Okay.
Like,
I like that.
So are we
like
going from best to...
Yeah, best,
yes.
1 to 5.
Okay, so 1 being...
Because I'm like, it's too many talented receivers in the league.
Yeah.
There's too many. There's like a lot of guys that I can literally say, yo, they're the best receiver in the league. You feel me? So now number 3.
On any given name.
Or any given Sunday, yeah. Now I'm going to go CeeDee Lamb number 3. This is where it got a little tricky for me.
All right, interesting.
I switched it around just now, but I think I want to have him at number 3 over the guy that I have for number 4 because CD is a little more versatile than him, I feel like. So now number 4, let's go Jamar Chase, the fade god himself. I don't know why you're making that face.
No, I'm just thinking.
Like,
I'm thinking. I'm mentally thinking.
Okay. Now number 5. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Right. He will be the best receiver in the league after this season. I'm a big fan. I watch. 1, he was on my fantasy team last season. Don't put on that little shock TikTok face. So 1, Amon-Ra, I had him in my fantasy. He was bugging for me for the past 2 years, right? And then I watched receiver, and then I got to see what goes into Amon-Ra. Why is he so good? The heart that he has and the grit that he plays with. He's like a George Kittle kind of guy. He gonna block. He gonna run routes. He gonna catch passes. You could throw him in the slot. You could throw him on the outside.
You could throw him in the slot.
You could throw him anywhere you want.
I know we could throw
where
him in
he
there.
lives.
That's where he lives.
In what world?
Not
in this world. He's versatile. They line him up. They can line him up anywhere they want to.
Cause I'll pay somebody $5.
You can fact check that though. I'm not sure if I'm 100% right on that.
How many reps he played in the slot compared to outside?
We went over this before, bro, and I said that he ran percentages. He ran a good amount in the slot.
It was a crazy number in the slot. So that's why he's not in my top 5. Simple. Kiera, would you like to go?
Yeah. So my number 1 is Justin Jefferson. I represent Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Then I got CeeDee Lamb. I'm gonna throw CeeDee Lamb at my number 2.
Okay.
Just got that extension with the Cowboys, 4-year extension. Getting paid that money. So I feel like he going to come into the season ready to play.
Ready to rumble.
He got that big check. He ain't wasting no time. Then I got Stephon Diggs for number 3. Okay. And then I got Jamar Chase, the other man out of Louisiana. And then my last one, I went with Mike Evans.
See, that's a sleeper because Mike Evans is probably the most underrated receiver of all time. All time. Not right now, all time.
That was my sleeper pick.
And then you said Stephon. I got a little hot take. I think this is going to be the worst year he has production-wise. Like, even worse than with the Bills because I'm like, look at all the talent that he got around him.
I say he's splitting.
Yeah, and I'm like, he's getting older. He's been in the league for a minute now. I'm really realizing.
Yeah.
Like that that Minneapolis Miracle was a minute. I was in middle school.
It was like 2014. I don't know.
How is he still in the league?
Y'all say he was in his prime when he was with the Bills?
Yeah.
With Josh Allen?
Probably like the last year in Minnesota and all the years in the Bills. Yeah. I think that's his prime. So I'm going to get my top 5.
No. Before you give your top 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown, percentage of snaps in the slot, 58%. So what are you saying?
It's got to be capped. Anyway, it's got to be capped.
It's right here.
He looked it up.
Like what?
It's right
here, bro.
50% sure.
No. I bet you money. I bet you $5.
Check the facts.
Here's my top 5. Reek at 1.
Okay.
JJ at 2. Devontae Adams at 3. Could have put him 1. Should have put him at 1. He's the best receiver in the league, skill-wise.
I'm not mad at it.
But he's kind of old.
Yeah.
And he's playing with me at quarterback. So therefore, you're at 3. At 4, we're going to go with Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, it's a 50-50 split between CD and A.J. Brown. Take who you want.
CeeDee Lamb.
Take who you want.
There are
You can
just
take
so many
CD.
good receivers.
You have valid points for CD.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
take
Who you
AJ.
want. Literally
He's more
take
physical.
who you want. Take who you want.
Take who you want. That's my 5 spot. Take it or leave it.
They're going to have that boy AJ turning up in the slot this season. I hear
It's
though.
gonna be so lit.
They're going to move that boy around.
It's gonna be so lit.
Wait, what team is AJ on?
The Eagles.
He's on the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles. Yeah.
I'm liking it. But even another name, he could be top 5 by the end of the season with Aaron Rodgers throwing him the football.
So the thing is, I've never been that high on Garrett Wilson.
I
think he's a great receiver, but like
he's a route runner.
him
His
and
hands are
Olave,
nasty.
Him and Olave, I've never been like, oh, I could see them being like top
Saints
5
Olave?
guys. Yeah, Saints. I've never seen it out of them.
Wow.
And maybe that's just me, but I never see them as like prominent. Okay, top 5.
Yeah, but
top 10 I think
look at who they had
get
at
the top
quarterback
10.
though. Like who is
Okay.
Chris Olave had? Derrick Carr throwing the
Derek
ball.
Carr.
And then
Taysom
Aaron,
Hill
and now
sometimes.
we got Aaron Rodgers throwing Garrett Wilson the ball for a season.
And-
Like he's
and
about to turn
That's
up.
valid. He could.
He could.
I just want to
He
see it.
will.
I just want to see it. He could.
He will.
He could, and I'm not against that. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be a dog.
Oh, yeah,
But we
yeah.
don't really have to talk about that. I think Malik Neighbors is going to be really good too. But since we're talking
He
about
better
the
be
Eagles,
good. I picked
since
him
we're
up.
talking about the Eagles and playoff teams.
Okay.
What's your surprise playoff team this year?
Ooh. What's
You
yours?
only pick one team.
I know.
One
They pick
team.
one team. Surprise playoff
I
team.
want y'all two go first.
I went with the
Okay.
Indianapolis Colts.
Colts.
Now this
Okay.
is predicated on health.
Okay.
Excuse me, especially with Mr. Richardson. But I think Pittman, that's a good weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor and AR running the read option, gonna be deadly. It was deadly with Hurts and Miles Sanders, and we see what Miles Sanders looks like without the Eagles O-line. I told people about that, but nobody wanted to listen.
I'm
Anyway,
hearing you.
I think the defense is good. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great, but I think it's good. And I think it's gonna be a tough competition. But I think the Colts really just want to run the ball and run play actions off that.
Nah, they got some weapons.
And that gets you to the playoffs.
Adonai and Mitchell, he good too.
Exactly.
Josh Downs is solid too. And,
They got some good weapons. And the O-line is not bad by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
It's probably a top
They
10
used to be
O-line if we're
legendary,
being serious.
but they fell off a little bit.
It's probably
though.
a
They got
top 10
little
O-line.
old.
They got Nelson, but he's been a little been a little up and down lately, but
Even then, the defense got some
defense
some
got
solid names. So
I
it's
think
not
I
nothing,
think surprise playoff
not
team.
nothing crazy.
I think the Colts definitely could be a surprise playoff team.
Okay.
That's my pick.
That's a good one.
Who you
Okay,
got,
well, I'm gonna be a little biased.
Okay.
But I went with the New Orleans Saints. No.
I'm gonna have to hear you out on this
Let
one.
me-
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear you on this one.
Let me give y'all my reasoning, okay? Because we nearly missed the playoffs last season. Okay, we ended with in 2023-24 season, we ended 9-8. Okay, that's one game under 500. Not in a bad spot. With your quarterback, Derrick Carr, he had some injury problems going on last season, so they were in and out of quarterbacks.
Okay.
But I really feel like this could be their season. They got some good picks, in my opinion, in the draft this summer. With the first round, Taylor Fugel, he went to Oregon State. I watched him, and he was a really good player. Also, Spencer Rattler. He came out of South Carolina. He's a good quarterback, in my opinion. He can throw the ball.
Not a believer.
I want to see him play so bad. I want to see him play so bad. Start the man right now.
I honestly think that he can give some good minutes for if Derek Carr needs a break. He can come in and just get some reps, even if it's for like blowout games. Just getting in the game and really getting his foot in the door, getting his foot with some reps in actual professional games. I feel like that'll be good down the stretch for them if a secondary quarterback can come after Derek Carr. And also with Taysom Hill, he plays the quarterback sometimes, but he's a true tight end. So
Yeah. Or
that's
running
a
back.
three
Just
quarterback.
Just on me
Just not
now.
a quarterback.
Yeah.
Just not a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes the coaches use him if they need him to throw the ball or if the main quarterback isn't playing. But yeah, and then obviously the key players on defense with DeMario Davis, he's
Right.
literally their heart on defense.
He's been good for a long time.
no, he's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
great for a long time.
Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan.
Him and
He's
Cam
on,
Jordan is like the
Marshawn Lattimore.
1-2 punch for their defense. So I think with their veteranship and them just leading not only the whole entire defense to will them every single game, like just with them and the additions of the draft picks, with the addition of Rattler maybe coming behind Derek Carr, I feel like this could be their year. And then also obviously Alvin Kamara, we still have him,
Right. He's
one
on
of the
my
best
fantasy
running
team.
backs
I got
in the
him.
league.
I
So
got him.
just actually getting him healthy without him having any type of complications throughout season and stuff like that. So I went with the Saints. I really do think we have a shot.
So let me ask you before Kenny goes, Do you like actually believe in Derrick Carr? Or is that like? Do you like no like seriously? Like the cameras are off. Do you actually believe in Derrick
No,
Carr?
I'm not gonna lie. I like Jameis Winston better than him, if we're
Okay.
being honest.
Okay,
I feel like
listen, same tier.
he had a better fit with the Saints. When it comes to our quarterback position, we are kind of rocky, we are kind of shaky, but I do believe him. If he has a good secondary quarterback that can come in after him, if he's hurt or whatever, I feel like we can really make a push this year.
Okay, so
Derek Carr gonna be done by week 3.
We're banking on Rattler.
Week 3.
We're banking on Rattler.
3.
I want to see Spencer Rattler play so bad. I've
banking
been
on
watching him
Rattler.
since he's in
for
high
real.
school.
Me too.
I want to see him turn on my phone. I'm yelling a little too much.
You good. Banking on Rattler. All right,
y'all got points though?
I'm good. It's on you, bro.
Okay, so it's a little funny because I was like, I wanted to go with the Falcons, but then I'm
But
like,
is it a
that's not
surprise?
surprise.
That's
like,
what I'm saying,
you in
right?
that weak division, bro.
Right, is it a
like y'all
surprise?
better. If the Falcons don't make the playoffs, then I got somebody I know I gotta fight. Because there's no reason they shouldn't make the playoffs.
Right.
He in the room right now, Dan. But okay, okay, we're not gonna say the Falcons. We're not going. You said the Colts.
I did say the Colts. I feel like that's a very sneaky pick.
We not.
It's cheeky.
I was like, I could sneakily say the Vikings because I really love their defense. And it's like, what if who they got? Okay, Sam Darnold now. It's like Sam Darnold. He could probably be serviceable for Justin Jefferson though. But now I'm rambling. Let me get to my actual pick. All right.
Okay,
So
talk to
we gonna settle it still with the AFC South.
Okay.
I got the Titans. How about them Titans, man?
That's
You
really
shaking
funny.
your head.
That's just
really
that's
funny.
really
But let me
funny.
just
Without
throw out
Derrick Henry?
let me just throw out some names there.
know.
Without Derrick Henry, they got Tony Pollard. He's solid. I'm not gonna say he's a Derrick Henry, but it's gonna do the do. You know what I'm saying?
You hear them
Tony
laughing in the
Pollard gonna do the do.
Tony Pollard versus Derrick Henry.
Very
And Derrick Henry's still
Scales,
Derrick Henry.
like-
I was gonna say some BS. I'm not gonna lie. It's only because Derrick Henry's a Raven. That's why I got some animosity towards him.
I know Pittsburgh.
But anyway, so they got Calvin Ridley in the offseason. What?
I saw what he looked like on the Jags. I mean,
What are you talking? Okay, and I don't care. It's still Calvin Ridley,
What
and
does
they
that
got
mean to me, though? That's what I'm
Calvin
saying.
Ridley is what, a top 10 route runner in the league
but like last year, what did he look like with a better quarterback?
with a better. Who we talking?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh yeah, that's the only. That's
Yeah,
the
like,
issue.
long
what did,
hair
like,
Trevor
what did, what did, what did
Yo.
he look like last year with a better quarterback?
Okay, look.
And now we're gonna give him Will Levis.
The QB is the only. Okay, but what if you take a year 2 leap? Who knows?
Do you believe? Do you believe Will Levis is taking a year 2 leap?
It's a possibility.
the only thing that could hold the Titans back is a quarterback, and maybe the fact that they don't have Mike Vrabel anymore, right? He's with the Browns now. He's coaching.
Yeah.
He's coaching over there for them. But bro, and then you have Tyler Boyd now, who I think is the best receiver 3 in the league. Period.
Yeah. So the receiving core is Calvin Ridley,
And then next to DeAndre Hopkins.
D-Hops.
And an insane
D-Hop.
pass catcher. So
D-Hops
now you have a
and
mix
Tyler
of
Boyd.
catching traffic. Now you have a mix of route running.
So they gave up on Burks. I'm assuming they just gave up on him.
I think that he's still there, bro.
But I'm
he's literally
saying,
still there.
I'm saying you go
He's
and
still
get
there.
Boyd and Ridley. What are you saying to Burks?
Okay, let's trade him. Let's get some
He's-
let's get some
exactly.
value.
We
Okay,
gotta-
now let's kick it
definitely
over to the
something
defense. And they always have a good defense. Maybe that was because of Vrabel and he knows how to rally his guys together. But
Simmons too.
yeah, he's a beast,
Simmons
bro.
is
He's
a
a beast.
beast.
But they have who I think was the best corner in the league last season.
Wait a minute.
L'Jarius Sneed. I think he was the best cornerback in the league last season.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Like-
I mean, like top 5. So I'm not gonna.
You could throw other names, but like when it came down to down the stretch, bro,
Down the stretch.
he was the best corner in the league,
He
bro.
was very good down the stretch.
He was the best
He was
corner in
very
the
good
league.
down the stretch.
And then okay, so what about on the opposite side of him? They got Chidobe Awuzie. Like he's
defense-
all
the
pro.
defense isn't bad.
I don't know if
The
he got all
defense
pro, but
isn't
he's up
bad.
there. He's up there.
I just don't like Will Levis. I just don't.
I know. Oh,
It's
no.
Will
I
Levis.
gotta throw more names out there. Ernest Jones, Rams linebacker, inside
good.
linebacker. He's
Very
a
good.
freaking beast.
Very good.
Sebastian Joseph Day, interior D lineman. He's a freaking animal. Oh my, like we gotta. What if the Titans go those? Like God forbid. But all it takes is for another AFC South team to like go through a little bit of injuries and like
Right.
that
That's true.
now they work their way up. But all I'm saying, AFC South is gonna be juicy, bro. It's gonna be juicy.
I think like we're growing up in a time where like, and not to get off track, but basketball and football, we're in like, I feel like we're approaching, if we're not in the golden age of athletics,
For sure.
because like I feel like, well, minus the Chicago Bulls, every team is very like solid.
Everything deep. Everything
every
deep.
team is very solid, and the New York Giants. But you can only ask for so much. You know what I mean? You don't ask for so much. So I wanna transition real fast. So we all chose a game, right? New topic. It's called Interest of Games / Games of Interest. Either one, pick one. So we all chose a game where we thought it would interest us. We picked a winner, and we're going to tell us why. I'm going to start first. And this is no bias, no hate. I did Jets and 49ers. I picked the Jets. I picked them to win 24-20. And I strictly did this because I think Brandon Ayuk and Trent Williams did not have enough time practicing. They're going to be a little tired.
They're all pro players.
It doesn't matter. They're going to be a
cares?
little tired.
Who
And for that
cares?
reason alone, I think their chemistry might be a little off. So they start a little slow. Plus, they just had a long season.
So Jamar Chase is gonna have a bad week 1.
Would I be shocked? No. But that's like me saying CeeDee's going to come out here and drop 200 yards first week. I don't think that's going to happen. He didn't train in camp at all.
Oh, I'm gonna touch on that later.
He didn't train in camp at all. So I think with the 49ers...
You think they don't work out?
No, I think it's just going to be a slowish start. Like a slow
feel
maybe
you. I
week 1,
feel
week
you.
2, week 3 start.
Yeah,
I
especially if you
feel
didn't
you.
practice.
That's
in
all I'm
training
saying. They didn't
camp.
practice.
I'm hearing you.
He
I'm hearing
hasn't
you.
gotten hit yet. So I think
I'm
that's...
hearing
I
you,
think,
bro.
you know,
I'm
I think
hearing
the
you.
Jets could win 24-20. And it's not like I said they're going to blow them out. Man, they won by 4 points. Aaron Rodgers made a throw.
So
Or
if
two.
I take the Jets spread, because the Niners are probably gonna be favored. So if I take the Jets plus,
I think you might be good.
Okay.
I think you might be good
Okay.
with that. So I'm going to take the Jets. I'm an Aaron Rodgers believer.
I'm gonna trust
Still,
you.
even though he's like 50.
Yeah,
But I just think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But that's just not,
Yeah.
you know? It's just, he's just very good at what he does.
yeah, for y'all games, I underlined who I had winning too. So I had
Okay.
the Niners winning that one. So I
Okay.
don't know about the Jets winning that.
Okay.
It's gonna be a good game though.
I think it's going to be
Rodgers'
a really
first
good
game, but I'm like, it's Rodgers' first game back in the year. That's what I noted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could get a little shaky for him.
Yeah, it
you
could.
feel me?
It could. It could.
And seeing the way he came back so fast from that injury, surprising. But I went with the Jets to win that game. For
Okay.
sure. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan too,
I think,
for sure. Especially
listen,
when he played for the Packers.
we could have some discourse, but
We just got
we're not
some
gonna talk
bias
about it.
going.
I'm about to say,
No,
we're,
what discourse?
we could have
I'm here
some
for the
discourse, but like,
What discourse?
talent-wise, he's top 2.
Aaron Rodgers?
Top 2.
Aaron Rodgers is the most
Top 2.
Patrick Mahomes exists. I'm sorry.
Exactly. He's top 2.
If Patrick Mahomes did,
So,
like before Mahomes
I'm
went
going to
crazy.
take Rodgers
Tom
personally.
Brady?
I'm going to take...
No, we talking
skill.
skill.
Oh,
skill.
skill. Oh,
Brady the
skill.
great. Brady the GOAT.
Yeah,
No
Brady's the
question.
greatest.
Brady's
the
I don't like, even if Patrick Mahomes was 3, I don't really, I'm not moved only because Brady beat him at 40. So, I mean, I think he'll beat him at 32. So, that's just me. But
Okay.
let's get back on topic.
Let's kick it to the cow. I had the Cowboys and the Browns.
Great game.
I
I
wanna-
think it's going to be a really good game.
I wanted to talk
This is
about
gonna
the
be a really
Bears
good
and the Titans because but then I was like, I could talk about the Titans as my sleeper team. You feel me?
Okay.
Okay. Let me get back on topic. So I have the Browns winning this one. I didn't really pick a score. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's all
But
right.
I
That's
think
all right.
I'm not gonna say I think, but I hope. No, why would I hope? He's in my division. Knock on wood, but wait, no. Do I knock on wood or do I not? I said Deshaun Watson revenge tour starts now, but in reality, he is in my division, so I do not want that to happen.
Deshaun
But
Watson revenge
yo,
tour.
okay,
We were
okay.
just trapped.
We add Jerry Judy
I
in the
believe in
offseason,
Deshaun.
right?
Okay.
You know, it gets rowdy, but like, they getting Nick Chubb back. They
I
got
don't
a
know
top.
what that is,
They
but
got a
yeah,
top
I
3,
picked them on
top
my
5
fantasy team.
offensive line in football.
True.
You feel me? David Njoku's probably the most underrated tight end in the league.
He's very good.
And most importantly, the defense. Oh yeah, we talking about CeeDee. I said Denzel Ward is gonna follow CeeDee around the field. He's gonna hold him to under 75 yards because Denzel Ward takes shit personally.
Actually, you know what? Because it's week 1, and because CD hasn't practiced at all, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
And then I'm also
be
saying
shocked.
like for the Cowboys' sake, they don't got no weapons.
They don't.
CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson. That's it.
Chill. They
What's-
got
ain't
Zeke.
no
They got Zeke
special
back there.
about that.
They got
Zeke.
Zeke. What are you talking about?
They got Dalvin Cook
They
too,
got
man.
Zeke. They
They
got
got
Cooks.
Dalvin Cook too.
They got Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is.
They
Bro,
got
I
Brandon
saw.
Cooks.
How long ago did he get knocked out in the Super
You
Bowl?
know- 2017, I was there. Anyway, do you know how many
7
teams-
years ago.
Do you know how
I was
many
I was
teams-
a freshman in high school 7 years ago.
You know who won that Super Bowl?
too,
I remember who
man.
won that Super Bowl. Go Birds. Anyway,
Who cares, bro?
there's so many teams stuck in 2016
Okay.
with their player personnel. The Titans,
How?
DeAndre Hopkins and Calvin Ridley. 2016.
Bro,
That might be the best wide
now
receiver of
we're
all
chatting,
time.
bro.
That's
We're
true.
chatting now. We're chatting.
Am I?
If you could say that for Hop, yeah, but Calvin Ridley is like he was probably in Georgia in 2016, bro. If he went to Georgia, I think he went to Georgia.
Right.
Fact check.
He might have been in Georgia, but he could. I think he went to Alabama.
Bama.
I think he went to Alabama.
Yeah,
but at that time, you put him on the Falcons and just say Diop was there. I mean, that's a great wide receiver room. But that's a 2016 team, and I think.
Bro, there's games where D-Hop
Browns-
was going stupid last season.
You're right.
With Will Levis as his quarterback.
You're right.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. D-Hop can still play. He
Okay.
can ball.
All right. Now I'm listening to y'all. But if we come in here and he comes over and he doesn't get 1,000 yards this year, I'm gonna come back.
Why
to
you
this
need
very
him to get
moment.
1,000 yards? He's like 35.
You just told me he was still good.
He's still
What
good,
do you
though.
mean?
He's not.
He's still
terrible.
good, though. If he does
he's
bad,
decent.
I could blame it on the age. But if he does good, I say, yeah, he's still that dude.
Right.
What do you mean?
So when he does bad, and I told you were trapped in 2016, what are you gonna tell me?
All right, bro.
Right. Okay.
All right, bro.
All right. Anyway, Kiera.
So
Talk to me.
I went with the Chiefs versus the Ravens.
Ooh,
No.
great game. Can't
Oh
wait
wait,
to
I
watch
didn't tell you my winner for your game.
it. Okay, put me on.
I'm going with the Browns too. I'm going with the Browns.
I like that pick.
Just with CeeDee Lamb, like y'all say, he hasn't practiced, and I just feel like he's gonna be really rusty.
That's what I'm.
He's gonna be really rusty,
I'm saying it's the
especially
wave.
in the first game environment. Everybody got the jitters. Everyone's
Mm-hmm.
ready to play. Opening day, he's not gonna be ready.
I don't know. These dudes are professional athletes, though.
They're professional athletes, but how many times have we seen? Even Hassan Reddick last year, he didn't practice in training camp, but that was because of an injury. He had, but it was an arm injury, so it's not like what I'm saying. He was still working out, but he couldn't grab. His first 3 weeks, they were shaky. As an Eagles fan, they were shaky. Then he had a game-sealing sack.
Fair.
Then he had another game-sealing sack.
I'm hearing you.
Then he ended with 11 sacks. Like, I'm not saying he's not gonna get his 1,200 yards or whatever. I'm just saying it might look a little different because of the way he didn't practice or he treated his body this offseason because he was not able to practice. And I blame that on Jerry Jones, single-handedly.
Single-handedly.
You got to feel Jerry Jones, too, though.
First of all, no Diddy, I ain't gotta feel nothing. Second of all,
Yo.
Yo,
Jerry-
we're 21
All right,
now,
so,
bro.
All right, Ravens and Chiefs.
I mean-
Listen, Ravens and Chiefs. All right.
Okay, Ravens and Chiefs,
Last year's
Ravens and
AFC
Chiefs.
Championship rematch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going with the Super Bowl champions of 2024.
I like it.
I'm going with Travis Kelce, the best quarterback in the league. And I'm going with, Patrick Mahomes, not Travis
Right.
Kelce. And then I'm going with Travis Kelce.
Right. I like it though.
Pacheco, Rasheed Rice. Come on, it's the Chiefs. So now I do say that the Ravens are gonna come out hot. Obviously with the former MVP, and then with the addition of Derrick Henry, it's gonna be some stuff. But I got the Chiefs.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I picked the Ravens for this
Me
game.
too,
I
me
think
too.
the Chiefs are the better team, but I picked the Ravens because normally that team that won the Super Bowl comes out a little bit slow to start. And I think listen, they lost last year when they came out and won the Super Bowl. I'm just looking at a repeat offender. That's all I'm looking at.
Yeah,
And I'm
look-
going to book them.
Yeah, a little bit off your point. I was like, Lamar got to be hungry, bro. After how you went down last
That's
year,
true, that's
because
true.
it's like, as much as he didn't have a terrible game. I'm like, he didn't put the games into it. He didn't put the game into his hands as an MVP. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could go for 50 yards on the ground. I'm not gonna say he's gonna throw 2 tutties, but he could easily go
I think he
175
should throw
with
2
50.
touchdowns. I think he should throw 2 touchdowns.
I don't think he's gonna
though.
throw 2 tutties.
I think he
I don't
should.
think that's his body.
They're going to stack the box. If you can't throw 2 touchdowns with 8 to 9 people in the box, we got to have a conversation.
Why? No.
They're going to run 8
Why
to 9
do they
people in
have
the
Derrick
box.
Henry,
They're
bro?
going to run 8 to 9 people in the box or else you're going to lose.
Why am I picking the Ravens? I'm literally a Steelers fan.
It's a hard life.
Listen,
I
I got
hate
the
this.
Chiefs, man.
But since
I
we're
got the
talking about
Chiefs.
great quarterbacks, I'm going to leave it to y'all. Last topic of the day. Give me a top 5 quarterback list going into this season. I know who mine is. It's going to be great.
All right, so
Let me go first.
Okay, let's kick it off.
So my 1 is Mahomes,
Okay, I like it.
hands down.
Simple.
2 Lamar. I got Lamar.
Ooh.
I just feel like he's very versatile when it comes to quarterbacks. You got to put him at the top just because he can do both. He can run the ball and he can pass. So I feel like that's what sets him apart from this list. Now I'm gonna go with my hometown, C.J. Stroud. I like the stuff he's doing in Houston. He's representing for the H. Listen, he got us back to the playoffs since 2019 last season. He had a good run. So I feel like he had a good first year. He going to come back next year playing even better. Maybe getting the Houston Rockets to the second round this year.
I think they're going to be good.
I got Joe Burrow.
Okay. Think
I got Joe Burrow for the Bengals, and then I got Jordan Love for the Packers.
She gets juicy.
I like.
I had him at my sixth spot, bro.
I like what he been doing. I like what he been doing in Green Bay. I like what he been doing in Green Bay.
See, that's why I wanted to say this for the Angels. I knew he was gonna bring some energy.
I had him at 6, bro.
Okay, let me hear
Hold on.
Let me hear the J Love case. Talk to him about J Love.
Listen,
Talk to him about how
hold
cold that.
on.
Why is he got paid for a reason? Because he's like that.
Now listen, y'all about to be the biggest.
A young, fresh quarterback for the Packers after Aaron Rodgers. He's doing some good things.
Okay.
Some good things in Green Bay. Last season, 579 attempts, 332 completions, 64.2%. Like, he's been very efficient for Green Bay last year, and he's only going to be better next season.
Okay. Okay.
No, ain't no okay. When you look at Jordan Love, all I see is Aaron Rodgers. From the throw motion to the little play action, the way he flicks it and scrambles out the rock.
There's something in
What
your
are you talking? And we talk about Aaron Rodgers as the most skilled quarterback.
Hate will be tolerated.
Exactly, bro. He got to study under
y'all about
what?
to see it.
He got to study
Y'all
under
about
the
to see
most.
it now.
He got to study under the most skilled quarterback of all time. He
did.
got Matt LaFleur coaching him. He about to flourish. He's about to go stupid.
I like that.
You got to think about
Let's
it. He
talk
got
it.
to study Aaron, and he was playing behind him for all them years. And then when his time finally came, he thrived in it in his first year. His first year starting was last season, and look what he did in just 1 year. So imagine what he can do next year, and the years after that.
Okay. We gonna. So.
And he got Josh Jacobs to take the load off too now.
So Josh Allen just. Y'all making me.
He's a turnover machine.
I'm not knocking Josh Allen.
But
He
you-
was
so
my
you
number
think-
6. He was my number 6.
Okay.
Is he really
He's my
is Josh Allen really gonna go crazy this season though? Throwing to Keon Coleman and Khalil
It's a
Shakir.
projection. It's a projection. So Kenny, I'm gonna let you go.
All right, so number 1, I got
We could have just skipped number 1 on.
number 1. I did put Justin Fields here, cause
And now
The-
no.
Justin Fields for number 1.
No.
Wow.
Because he's
Just
trolling.
have to be the
He's
underdog.
trolling.
No. All right, so I have Mahomes in number 1, number 2 and no. She's like number 2 through 4 is interchangeable, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
2 through 4.
No,
2
it's
through 4 could
not.
be interchangeable,
No,
bro.
it's not.
So who's your 2?
We're gonna get to that.
At number 2, I had Lamar,
Okay.
right?
Valid.
And
I
then
guess.
number 3 and
guess.
number 3 and
not
4,
my two.
3
I'll
and
be
4 was
nice.
like a little. I could definitely mix this one up. I could definitely interchange this one. But at number 3, I put Burrow and I put Allen at 4. I leaned Burrow because I'm like, yo, Joe Burrow don't lose. In
On
reality,
no planet
bro.
is
He
Josh
really
Allen
don't be
better than
losing.
Joe Burrow. On no planet.
No,
There's not a planet.
there's a
not.
planet where Josh Allen is better than Joe Burrow.
There's not a planet.
Because Josh Allen has a scrambling ability,
That's what's up.
and he could throw a little deeper. But I don't know, is that really relevant? You know what I'm saying?
Not
but,
to me. He might throw it to the other team.
Anyways, all right. So now number 5
Racking up the
for my
minutes,
number
actually.
5, I did slide C.J. Stroud in there because you know,
I'm not mad at. No one's mad at Stroud.
yeah, I know
No one's mad at
he's like that.
He is.
He's a demon. Because
Stroud's good.
the
He's my 6/5. I mean, take your pick.
the funny thing with him was like that whole IQ test thing coming in, and then you could, and now I'm seeing and really, when you get to see him speak his mind,
Right.
you could really see him break the game down and understand the way he sees it and reads the defense, and he knows he's a football mind, and he's
he
real
knows.
young.
He knows what he's doing.
He's
He
a
knows what he's
football
doing.
mind. So I don't know what they're. It's funny because all the Ohio State QBs suck
But him.
that come out of Ohio State, but he got a mind to him. I think he's going.
He's gonna do great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give y'all my list, and then we can conversate. So number 1 is Mahomes. Shouldn't be talked about. No need to be talked about. Number 2 is Burrow. 1 and 2, I don't really think you could actually argue.
So there's a world where Joe Burrow is definitively better than Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and I'm living in it.
Like he's definitely.
Yes, and I'm living in it. Unless
What you mean last? You didn't even say 3.
Unless
MVP.
unless you're using an injury argument against me. If you're using an injury argument against me, I don't want to have the conversation because you won.
So we're saying Lamar Jackson, the dude that can scramble like a MF.
Yes.
But then the fact that he took that big, insane leap as a pocket passer, or slash using his legs behind the line of scrimmage like a Mahomes. So he got that passing ability mixed with the rushing ability, and he's not better than Joe Burrow.
He's not better than Joe Burrow.
And what is your reasoning?
I think Joe Burrow is more accurate. I don't think that's close. I think Joe Burrow is a better decision maker. I don't think that's close. I think Joe Burrow is more clutch. I don't think that's
I'm not gonna lie. Do Lamar really throw picks like that? I gotta see his stat. I gotta see.
Yes, he throws more than Burrow. I think. Burrow's a better playoff performer, and I think I could count on him more when he's actually on the field. Like I said, if you use the injury argument against me, you got me. Lamar's better. Simple as that. On to my number 3 as you do your research.
Lamar
Josh
Jackson.
Allen.
Lamar Jackson has only thrown a double-digit interception season once. Joe Burrow's done that twice.
I'm still taking Burrow.
Joe Burrow has 37 interceptions. Lamar has 45. Let's also note Joe Burrow has played 4 seasons. Lamar has played 6 seasons.
Wow.
So
That's like I said, yeah. Because Joe Burrow be injured. Like, Joe be injured. I can't tell you anything
and
else.
that could be a downfall to his career.
Exactly.
If
So
we're just being honest. Because
therefore,
the injury bug is...
if you want to use injury against me, you got me. 10 out of 10 days. Anytime you want it, you got me. On to number 3, Josh Allen. That hurt me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. To say that hurt me a lot. 3 and 4 is very interchangeable. I'm gonna take Allen. I just think he's a better passer than Lamar.
I already know who your number 5 is, bro.
But at the same time, Lamar, I'm just like, I want to put you at 3 so bad. Because Josh Allen has no accolades. I'm sitting in a chair talking about Josh Allen, and we have the same amount of accolades. And I feel like that's just a problem.
That's a problem.
I genuinely feel like that's a problem.
Nah, you a top tier hater, boy.
But I'm telling the truth at the same time.
All right, bro.
But I'm going to be unbiased, and I'm going to put Allen at 3 because I do think he's slightly better than Lamar. And I think he's a way better player performer. If Lamar performed in the playoffs, he'd probably be 2.
How about you go join them? Go join the Caucasus. Go join.
Listen,
how you gonna put him?
I tried.
You gonna put him over Lamar?
I really wanted to.
You gonna put him over Lamar?
You mean to tell me Lamar's your number 5?
He's my 4. He's my 4.
Oh.
And number 5, we have a 2-way tie. And before I say this, I'm just so happy nobody put Justin Herbert on. That made my day. Thank you. No, seriously.
I wrote him down as a consideration.
Sorry. You wasted.
What you mean?
Wasted
Are you
legs.
saying? I thought you were trying to say
Sorry.
he's sorry. Nah, his receiver
Jalen
room.
Hurts was my
His receiver room
consideration.
is crazy.
I have Jalen Hurts at number 5 / CJ Stroud. Take your pick.
Justin Herbert's better than Jalen Hurts. No, he's not. I'm sorry.
I didn't say it because
Jalen Hurts,
the light's always gonna shine through, baby.
He
It's always gonna
disappoints
shine
me.
He does disappoint
He
me.
really
though.
does.
we
Like
go.
he
He does
could have
disappoint
so
me.
much potential.
I'm about to stand up.
But it's
I'm about
just
to stand up.
but it's just like when the lights get bright.
Damn, 15
and it's
interceptions.
really time
Suck, Jalen.
to show up.
When the lights get bright and it's really time, he literally played better than Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Who cares? And he
Oh
lost.
my gosh.
Talking about
But
why you
Jordan
living? Why you
Jordan
living?
Love
Why
had
you
a-
living back then?
Jordan Love had a
That was
good
the
9
past.
games and he's better than Hurts. Jordan Love had a good 9 games and he's better than Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts.
because Jalen Hurts just be getting his ass
Production.
pushed up on, bro. Like Jordan Love be slinging that. Jordan Love is slinging the rock to Dontavion Wicks and Christian Watson.
What does that mean to
He's
me?
slinging it to AJ Brown, Dallas Goedert, and Devontae Smith. He's not better than him. Jalen Hurts. Look at what Jalen Hurts did without Shane Steichen. He ain't do a thing. He ain't do a thing without Jalen Steichen. I don't care about the push pushes.
Kenny, I have a picture of a scheme. They sent an all-out blitz, and my coach ran 4 verticals.
That's not. Yeah, look at what he did without Shane Steichen. If you so good as a quarterback, you're supposed to adjust. You're supposed to know how to be on the fly.
Okay,
Look at him, Mahomes. He's an out-of-system quarterback. Look at Josh. Look at
Wait a
Lamar.
minute.
Look at Lamar. He's an out-of-system quarterback. Look at Josh Allen. He's an out-of-system quarterback.
Okay.
I don't see Jalen Hurts using his legs behind the line of scrimmage. I don't see Jalen Hurts.
We can't be watching the same person.
What that guy do with anything?
How?
He said Josh
Allen is still, at the end of the day, Josh Allen is still a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
I mean,
I don't care if he
I'm
made the
willing
Super
to have
Bowl or
that
not.
conversation.
At
but
the
that's
end
not-
of the
that's
day,
not the point.
at the end of the day, look at the Eagles roster next to the Bills roster. Who are you choosing?
the Eagles.
The Eagles.
Okay,
I'm not,
Who you choosing? The Eagles. Okay,
But what does that mean to me?
what does that mean? The the arsenal that Jalen Hurts has on his side versus a Josh Allen over
ready?
the years.
Pause. C.J. Stroud's arsenal this year.
Okay.
Is that not semi-equivalent to Jalen Hurts this year? Wait for it.
Let's do it side by side.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Okay. A.J. Brown.
Okay.
Diggs.
Okay.
Okay. Smitty, Tank Dell, and or Nico Collins.
Okay.
Now, Dell or Nico Collins, Dotson. They're both
Yo,
better.
Quez Watkins, though.
He's not even on the roster anymore. He's not even on the roster anymore. Running back, Barkley. Barkley's probably better than Mixon, but Mixon's not bad.
Okay,
Both
but what are
O-lines
you
are
what are you
good.
even trying to say?
Both O-lines are
What are
good.
you even
and
trying to say?
Texans' defense
What are you
is
even
better.
trying to say?
I'm trying to say
Has
that.
Jalen Hurts ever thrown 5 touchdowns in his career? In a game?
He's thrown 23 in his career.
Has he
actually.
thrown 5 touchdowns in his What?
So
Like, come on, bro.
So are we gonna?
Yeah, CJ Stroud did that in his rookie season.
That's what's up, though.
Because he's like that.
That's what's up. So you're gonna tell me if Jalen Hurts comes out here and has about so we ended last year with 40 touchdowns and I think 18 to 20 turnovers. So if he goes, let's just say,
He had 18 interceptions, I think I saw.
I think he had 15, but he had like
Okay,
3,
it was
4,
it
5
low-key
fumbles.
was, it low-key was 15.
I think he had 3, 4,
it
5
was 15.
fumbles.
It was 15. 23 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. Boo!
He had
That's a
40
terrible
touchdowns.
ratio.
He
You
had 40
suck.
touchdowns. So let's just say
As a quarterback, you have a 1 ratio for touchdown and interception.
So let's just say
You have over a 1. It should be at least a 2. You're talking about
least
that's
a
a top
2.
5 quarterback?
So let's
At
just
least a
say
2.
That's a top 5
He's
quarterback.
just
let's
saying
just
that
say-
because he's a Philadelphia.
So let's just say he
fan.
comes out here
Okay.
and he has 42 touchdowns. Let's just say 10
Whoa,
turnovers.
alright, what the hell is that? There's no world where
Rushing and passing, 42 touchdowns
Okay.
and 10 overall turnovers. And let's say the Eagles go 12-5. Is he top 3 in MVP voting? Unapologetically.
Okay.
Any day of the week. So what are we talking about?
I don't even know what we're talking about, to be honest. Jalen Hurts is just not better than Jalen Hurts
It's
is
the
not
Jordan
better.
Love. That's what gets me. It's the Jordan Love.
Jordan Love and CJ Stroud are better than Jalen Hurts.
And that's the issue.
He gave the best defense in the NFL. He hung 40 points on the best defense in the NFL. That's what he did.
It's the freaking Cowboys.
What you mean it's the freaking Cowboys?
The Giants in the regular season.
What?
The Giants are trash.
He did.
They went 9-8.
He did.
Bro.
I saw
Wait,
it.
who Jordan Love?
Jordan Love. Hurts did too,
Okay,
but I seen
look what he
it.
did in the playoffs.
He beat
At least he made it. At least he made it to the goddamn second round.
They lose.
Jalen Hurts couldn't even make it to the second round.
We act like they missed the playoffs. He was the one. He won
At the end of the
last
day,
game.
oh my God. Wow, I'm Jordan Love. Let me go into Dallas. Let me go be Dak Prescott and the Dallas freaking Cowboys. Oh, look at me. I'm Jalen Hurts. I'm about to lose to Baker Mayfield. What?
He lost to Baker Mayfield.
Come
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen,
Yes, he
ladies
did.
and gentlemen,
Let me lose to.
Ladies and
How
gentlemen.
you lose to a team in the NFC South?
Listen.
Talk to me,
We
Kiera.
all have an opinion, okay? Obviously, me and Kenny are for Jordan, and you aren't, and that's okay.
It's not okay because
It
what got me
is.
hot.
wrong.
It is.
You got me hot.
Because the way he played in his rookie season makes him top 5.
Okay, and you know
Going
what?
into next
You know what?
season.
And you know what? I'm gonna give a pause on this. Wait a minute. Listen. By week 10, when we come back, and their rookie season looks better than they did this season, are we going to bump them down like we did Jalen Hurts, or are we gonna make excuses that Jalen Hurts doesn't get and say, oh well, you know the talent wasn't there, the defense wasn't there, Matt LaFleur all of a sudden can't coach, or is that? I just want to be objective. Because when their season doesn't look the exact same, not talking about Stroud, I'm pretty much talking about Love. When their season doesn't look the exact same, and Purdy, are we going to objectively say they're worse players? Or are we going to sit here and blame somebody else?
The Packers are going to the playoffs, by the way, but go
They
on.
are. I'm not going to say they're not.
They're not going
They
to
are. I'm
have
not
a
gonna say
worse
they're not.
season than what
But
they
if
had
they
last
don't,
year.
Are we going to sit here and talk about Jordan Love like he's the second coming of Jesus?
I hope the
But if they
Philadelphia
do-
Eagles throw their season away.
That didn't answer any of what I said.
I can't
That was
wait.
hate.
Y'all have these high expectations for the Eagles. Oh, we're in the NFC East. We're in the worst division in the NFL. We're gonna win every year.
Worst division NFL.
We never win every year.
Thank you.
We're gonna win the division every. Between you and the Cowboys, y'all making top 2 in the division everywhere. Are y'all not making top 2 in the division every year?
Of course, because we're that good.
We win it though.
We're that good. We're just good. We're good at football.
No, that's because nobody else in the division is
Division
good.
crown. And
Yo, are we serious?
There's only 2 good teams in that division. Shut up.
You play in a
Shut
great
up.
division. I'm not even chatting to you right now.
Yeah.
You play in a great division.
I know.
You got bailed.
I know.
You got bailed. You're getting bailed. You play in a great division.
a Jordan Love 3-game winning streak.
And
just
send it to the
randomly-
moon.
Bro,
Send it to
but
the-
it's like, yo,
That
yo,
3-game winning streak, bro.
he's not,
Drew,
he's,
I think he would to consider one. Jordan Love has for 2 years he sat on Aaron Rodgers, and then he did that in his rookie season. Let's be serious.
He's throwing to nobody.
Top 5 though. is
He's
crazy.
throwing to nobody.
Top
After
five.
going 9-8 is insane.
So now,
He has
You
to-
got
receiving
AJ
corps is
Brown
nobody.
and
Not
Devontae
every
Smith.
player can do what Jordan Love did in their rookie season.
You see the
9-8,
throws?
Oh my God, she's so good.
thank you.
The team. No, yo.
If it was 2 years, if it was 3 years ago, he would have went 500.
It's cool. We let it ride. We let it ride.
9-8. Bruh,
It's okay,
bro,
yeah,
he
you
was
good.
1 game over 500. He's so good. And then
He had to get his feet under him, bro. And once he got his feet under him, what he did? He hung 40 points on the Cowboys.
Let's go over the
That's what he
teams that
did.
lost to.
Here we go.
He lost to the Atlanta Falcons.
Trash.
He lost to the New Orleans.
Trash.
He beat
Trash.
lost to the Raiders. The
Trash.
Broncos.
Trash.
The Broncos.
Trash. They got 70 put on them, didn't they?
Yeah, shut up. I don't care. The Cowboys beat the Eagles by 15 last year. And what did
Trash.
Jordan Love do? He hung up 40 on them. I don't care.
He lost
But we
to
also beat the
Giants.
Cowboys last year.
The Giants garbage.
Trash. Effective.
9-8, bro, and now he's.
You
top
got to
five.
look at the circumstances under
Bro,
the
I don't
game,
give him
though.
top 10,
What if,
top
what
five.
if
See,
it
but
was
that's
week
what I'm saying.
17 and they
That's
was
what I'm-
rested?
You know what? I could even
What if
respect.
they was coming off a 4-day
The Giants
rest?
wasn't week 17.
What if they was coming off a 3-day rest?
So?
What if someone was hurt?
Jalen
What if
Hurts
one of
would
the-
never
what if-
get that
What
excuse.
if a member of the coaching staff,
would never
what if
give
his
him that.
family members died and he had to get out the way,
Well,
so
what are
then
we
the
talking
team
about
couldn't
here?
you feel me?
I'm about to mute his
There's
mic.
a lot of
He's done.
there's circumstances
That
though,
three-
bro.
At the end of the season, that 3-game winning streak, he beat the Panthers, the Vikings, and the Bears. Garbage.
2
across
really
the
good
board.
defenses though.
Get out of
Are
here.
you serious? Is he serious?
Oh my God.
2 really good
He didn't
defenses
beat him
though.
by that much. He won
Anyways,
the Panthers by 3.
Chicago Bears to the playoffs.
Forget it.
Chicago Bears to the
Forget
playoffs.
it.
Caleb Williams, I love the way you paint your nails. Caleb Williams, you a dog.
Boys.
Caleb Williams, I don't
we
care if
are-
you paint your
boys
nails, you a
and ladies,
beast.
We are officially back. Kiera.
Caleb
Give me the
Williams.
last word, Kiera. Give me the last word. Whatever you want to talk about, give me the last word right now. And I'm going to do the outro. Give me the last word.
Listen, I stand with Jordan Love being top 5. I don't care what anybody says. He's a dog. He came through his freshman year into the league. Well, basically his freshman year would have been his first start.
It's his freshman year. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
give
his
him that
freshman
for
year
sure.
technically, but he produced.
I'm sorry.
He came up even if he did go 9-8. He still had a great season, and yeah, I stand by it. Patrick number 1, like I said. Jordan Love number 5.
Drew, you an Eagles fan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I
Ladies and
asked the
gentlemen.
question. I asked the
Yeah, I am
question,
an
bro.
Eagles fan.
Ain't no ladies and gentlemen.
Look, if you
Caleb
don't
Williams,
think
I have a message for you. Keep painting your nails. Keep doing what you're doing. Go throw for 30 touchdowns and scramble for 10. All right? You're going to be the MVP of the season. I love you, Caleb.
We will be back to revisit all these takes at a later date. But for now, I have to say goodbye. Everybody else? Anybody want to say anything?
I don't know if I already said my Caleb Williams piece.
I feel
We
you.
out. We out.
I hammered
Thanks
Jalen Hurts for
having us.
MVP.
Ew.
Beyond the mic, we're going to see you later.
Kansas
Appreciate
City
y'all.
Chiefs 2025 championships 3-peat.
Boo.
That's a take.